Hello, my name is Amanda Prak Sam, founders of 100 Pounds of Hope. Our mission at 100 Pounds of Hope is to provide the educational resources to the children of Battambang, an underserved community in rural areas.
What village are you operating in Battambang?
It's called a village called Renkisei in rural areas in Battambang, yes.
Okay, why this village?
I chose this village because this is my birthplace. Beside that, my father used to teach there, and I have made a couple visits, and I see that they are much needed for the improvement. I noticed that the highest education is about the second grade, and the kid had dropped out in order to work and to help support the family. And in the rural areas, this is most of the where they get trafficked. Majorities of the kids are from the rural areas because they're living in such dire poverty. The parents are so desperate they're willing to sell their own children for money, and girls as young as 5 years old. We currently have broken ground for school, but unfortunately we have to put the construction on hold due to lack of funds. And we are now seeking for partners and supporter to help us to complete this 6-room schoolhouse. There are 530 students at this particular school and only a 6 classroom. And the building is now infested with termites, so it makes it very unsafe. And the replacement of the building is much needed now.
You have a fundraiser coming up. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes, we're having a fundraising on Saturday, May 18, and this is at the Bon Air Communities Associations in Richmond, Virginia. So this is where we'll be serving of Cambodian dishes and just, based on donation. So there's no price for entrance.
If people are too far away from Richmond, Virginia to come to the fundraiser, how else can they get involved or help or donate?
People can go to our website at 100poundsofhope.org, and they can click on Take Action. They will see 2 links that they can make donations online, which is one is Rally and the other one is the cost page. There's no such things as too little. If we can all put in our efforts and perhaps consider make even just the smallest donations anybody could. We can change the life of these children and give them the opportunity, a way out of, give them the alternative of life. So give them hope, in other words, so they don't have to turn to the other direction.
How often do you go back to Cambodia to help with this project?
As for now, I just go once a year, but then once the school is complete, I have to make more often just to make sure things are running the way it's supposed to be running. Speaking right now, the schools lack even there's no running water, electricity. So we're hoping that sometime in the future, we also be able to provide them with those kind of resources.
So you were born in this village. How did you come to the United States?
When the Khmer Rouge took over, we were forced to evacuate to the countryside. And then once the war broke in 1979, so we fled Cambodia to Thailand. We were living in a refugee camp for 2 years. Then we got sponsored straight to Richmond. This is where our sponsor lived, and this is home for us now.
What led you to return to Cambodia and try to help?
In 1992 was my first trip back to Cambodia to visit my oldest brother, grandparents and relatives. And when I went there, I was very devastated by the aftermath of the Khmer Rouge, and seemed like the country haven't improved a whole lot, especially in the rural areas. Even back then, human trafficking became a problem. Even more so now. Cambodia is like among the worst when it comes to human trafficking, because people are taking advantage of what happened to the countries. And like I said earlier, because people are living such dire poverty, they're desperate. They're willing to do anything just to feed themselves.
Namo no Pram